I just like me, and I like my life so much better now.
Christine Brown legally married David Woolley on October 7th, and it was supposed to be the best and most beautiful day ever.
Kind of just decide what I want to do and then do it.
Christine wanted all of her friends and family there, but then the shocking rumors started, and now Mykelti Brown is setting the record straight on one thing. Where was Gwendolyn on the best day of her mom's life? So Christine finally got the wedding she dreamed about and never had. She wasn't even legally married to Cody. As one of the 4 sister wives, Christine was just spiritually married to Cody for 25 years, and she has 5 daughters and 1 son. And when it comes to Christine's 6 kids, her daughter Gwen's world seems to be crashing down right now because the rumors started at the wedding. People were talking about one wedding guest, Gwen. Some insiders thought that she was there, and their side of the story was Gwen didn't want to appear in Christine's wedding photos, but then the real truth got exposed that Gwen was not at the wedding, and other inside sources claimed to know why, and those claims led to another rumor that Gwen was actually out of the country, and someone hinted that Gwen might be studying abroad, and that was the reason why she was unable to attend Christine's wedding. But if you want to know the truth, you need to go to the source, and that would be Mykelti, because you need to hear what Mykelti had to say. So Gwen's older sister recently set the record straight, or did she? So Mykelti live streamed a Q&A session with fans and followers on October 11th, and her husband Tony was also involved in this live stream event.
To open herself up in a very vulnerable way.
And the rumor about Gwen seemed to be on everyone's mind, and finally someone asked Mykelti the question, did Gwen go to the wedding? And Mykelti's side of the story didn't just set the record straight, her answer was straight up shocking, and it led to more questions. So Mykelti did confirm one thing, Gwen was not at Christine's wedding, but Mykelti also said something crazy. She honestly didn't know why Gwen wasn't there. Mykelti said, in quotes, Gwendolyn didn't tell me why. Even more unbelievable, it sounded like Mykelti had expected Gwen to show up, because Mykelti also said, in quotes, it was kind of a shock to me. I didn't know she wasn't going to be there.
No, Gwendolyn did not go to the wedding.
Now, even though Mykelti was allegedly being honest, it's still unbelievable that she was shocked by Gwen's absence. Why wouldn't Gwen tell her sister she wasn't going? And this leads to another shocking question. Could Gwen's world really be crashing down? Now, you won't believe what Mykelti thinks, because she admitted that it's tragic that Gwen didn't attend the ceremony, and Mykelti did offer a relatively vague excuse that she said that there could have been an emergency with Gwen, and although Mykelti also said it could have been nothing, there are a couple of sides to the story. So Mykelti and Tony did agree on one thing. They both thought it was sad that Gwen wasn't at Christine's wedding, and their fans wanted to know more during the Q&A, and someone asked a follow-up question about Gwen and her brother Paedon. Did you see Gwen throwing major shade at Paedon recently? And this unbelievable incident happened earlier this year. A clip of Gwen appeared on social media.
Has been for several years. He's the most awful person I've ever had.
And Gwen ranted about Paedon, and she accused him of being the worst kind of a man. She claimed that he's homophobic and transphobic, and that he mistreats women, including his own sisters. And Gwen also called her brother a racist, and she described him as violent, and she even accused him as physical harm. And Gwen said that Paedon has behaved this way for several years.
And because of her problems with how she acts, I must be a homophobic sexist.
And Gwen called Paedon the most awful person she's ever had the displeasure of knowing. Now, according to Gwen, what Paedon says online, the content he puts out, it's allegedly all lies, and she advised people online not to give Paedon any support, and Gwen left no doubts about how she really feels about her brother. So what is the real truth about this broken family? Did Gwen skip the wedding because Paedon was there? And is Paedon the awful person that Gwen says he is? Is he really that bad? It's crazy that he sided with Christine as her relationship with Cody really came crashing down.
My mom's kids and Janelle's kids have chosen a side. To the best of my knowledge, all of us chose my mom.
And during a confessional on Sister Wives, Paedon gave his side of the story. He said, in quotes, when we first went public, the purpose of going public was to say polygamy works. Shockingly, Paedon wasn't finished with his confessional because he said that he didn't think polygamy worked for his family anymore. And Christine also tried to set the record straight about Paedon. She claimed that Paedon became became angry when the Sister Wives family got divided, and during her own confessional on the show, Christine said, in quote, "I'm trying to, make it so that he can have a relationship with his dad, but his dad has picked sides." And Christine said she told Paedon that everything was going to be fine, but she admitted the real truth in her confessional. Shockingly, Christine said she knew it wasn't going to be fine for Paedon. Now still, Paedon continued to support his mom, and he chose a career path, and Paedon became a proud member of the military. Now, both of his parents look proud of Paedon in that photo, but there is a shocking proof about who the real Paedon is, and this proof comes from multiple sources, including the crazy stuff that Paedon admits about himself.
Your relationship with her is strange and weird.
Gwen has always supported LGBTQ+ rights, and she's been a strong supporter of the BLM movement. The alleged feud between Gwen and Paedon really took a turn for the worse a few years ago because Gwen and Paedon started throwing shade at each other on social media. And their fans and followers also took sides, and one person's comments were unbelievable. Now, Paedon claimed that he would still protect his sister because he's a member of the military, but Gwen made shocking accusations. She alleged that Paedon had been physical with her in the past, and Paedon didn't help himself either because when it comes to the rumors that he's racist, he's allegedly spoken out against the BLM movement, and Paedon's side of the story is that Blue Lives Matter even more, and he has posted messages with hashtags that he backs the blue, but on Christine's wedding day, her biggest dream was to wear a white dress. But Christine never got to really dress like a real bride during her spiritual ceremony with Cody. She said that her wedding with David was everything she never thought would happen in her life, and Christine and David do look incredibly happy. But there is one last rumor about Christine, that she was hiding something on her wedding day. So allegedly, Christine was secretly devastated that Gwen wasn't there, and Mykelti even tried to set the record straight in a conspiracy theory. Shockingly, a rumor started that Gwen boycotted Christine's wedding because she's jealous of her mom, and this is all because of what happened at Gwen's engagement party. It was alleged that Gwen got upset when something happened at her engagement party, and allegedly what happened at the party took the attention away from Gwen and her partner, and Mykelti said she doesn't believe the theory that Gwen is jealous of Christine, but Mykelti has admitted other shocking details about Gwen's engagement party. She alleged that the cameras were there to capture the engagement party for a future episode of Sister Wives, and Mykelti also alleged that Cody and Robin were at the engagement party, and that is crazy because Gwen has alleged that Cody and Robin were not there, so why would Gwen say that? Well, there is one possible reason, and it could explain everything. Allegedly, the TLC cameras only came to Gwen's engagement party for one reason. The show's producers wanted to catch some of the drama, but allegedly, the producers only cared about how Cody and David would react to meeting each other for the first time. So whatever happens now between Christine and Gwen, Christine has set the record straight about the most important person in her life. She said David is just home, and she said that they have an amazing unity together. Christine called her relationship with David a solid unit, and shockingly, she even mentioned something that sounds like a little bit of shade. She said that whatever goes on around her and David just doesn't matter. Could Christine be talking about what happened with Gwen? Christine alleges that her new husband treats her like a queen, and she's never been in love like this before, but until Gwen speaks out about why she wasn't at Christine's wedding, those rumors probably will not go away. So do you believe any of the rumors about Gwen? Could she really be jealous of Christine and David, or is her feud with Paedon the only reason why Gwen was a no-show at her mom's wedding? I just don't know what to say. I feel like it had to have been a lot with maybe she's a little bit mad about the Sister Wives TLC filming issue, and I think also Paedon being there is probably just too much to handle. That's my thoughts, but I would love to know what you guys think. Either way, I feel like we're all rooting for Christine that she had an amazing wedding, and I think either way you slice it or dice it, it's sad that one of her kids was not there. That's unfortunate for Christine, but I would love to know why you guys think Gwen was not in attendance. Definitely, absolutely let me know in the comments below.